Hi, Nick Osborne again with the Integrated Functional Coaching Systems and the Personal Training Department Blueprint. Now, we got a great amount of response from our last email that talked about marketing and how people should do it and have it goal-oriented. We got a ton of emails on people asking us suggestions about how much a trainer should be marketing, what their schedule should be looking like. So I thought I would go ahead and shoot a quick little lesson for you guys, put it on our blog, and see if we can answer the questions to help you guys out. So this to me is the ideal personal trainer schedule if you're working in a gym and you don't mind split shifts. Now, I'm not going to get into the debate of split shifts or working all at once or whatever. This is just what I know is realistic at most commercial gyms, anywhere from 300 members all the way up to 2,000 plus, okay? So this is a personal trainer schedule. Starting somewhere a little bit before 6 a.m., working till 9:30 in the morning. Only a couple days during the week coming in and doing some afternoon business people that are on lunch, doing some additional classes, doing some hardcore classes for the executives, letting them get together, or stay-at-home moms, anybody who wants to come in during the middle of the day. Coming back 5:30 to 7:30, 7:45 in the evening. Some people can move this around, but you can see that all the blue is training people. And when I'm looking at this, I'm wanting our trainers or our coaches to be working with 3 to 5 people every hour. Now, this isn't going to happen day one, don't get me wrong, but this is the ideal schedule. Now, with this, you can see that the blue is the training. We're actually going to be training around 25 hours a week. Doesn't sound like that much until you realize that every hour has, on average, at least 3 people in that session per hour. Now, if you're doing half hours, that's 6 people, but it's still only 3 people per hour. So you can see we're actually going to help the coaches make a lot more money and make their time a lot more valuable. Now, when you look at admin, checking out people on the computer or writing them, however it takes for them to get paid, that's in this also. So that's another 15 minutes a couple times a day. Not much, but it also allows us to get our workouts out, get really prepared so we're professional. So in the mornings here at our gym, the trainers look, I have 3 people, Sally, 3 groups, Sally's group, Tom's group, and Wendy's group. They're going to get out those training logs, those 3 training logs, open them to the appropriate page, see if there's any questions that they have, review things. That takes about 15 minutes. But they're in the gym 15 minutes before the clients ever get there preparing for their day. They get done, they make sure that they don't have any additional admin stuff to do. They do that at the end. They come back in the evening, train their evening clients. Here, they might be getting their training logs ready or their workouts ready for the evening, and at the end they're just making sure before they leave they're buttoning up all their admin stuff, checking out clients on the computer, making sure that everybody's scheduled for the next day, all of that. So you can see that it's a very tight schedule, but it's a job and it gets people success. Here we got a little bit of marketing in the morning, but we do our admin stuff first just because we have to be professional and be prepared for the clients that we're going to run into. We do train in the afternoon here. You can train 3 days a week here, make a little bit more money, or just 2 days a week. But in the evening, we've cut back a little bit of our hours so we can get some marketing time done in the evening. So a lot of times, we've got a whole lesson on this in the IFCS. We actually go through and do the math to show that having marketing times during the prime time is one of the fastest ways for trainers and coaches to make a lot more money. It's tough for them to realize that they've got to sacrifice a little bit for marketing to add to all the other times, but if they do that, they make a ton more money. So we still have, like you can see, each day we have a little bit of admin, business, office stuff. They work on Saturday. Sunday, we take off. Trainers don't even have to work on Saturday, but we find that trainers end up wanting to come in and help people because you got people working out Tuesday, Thursday, and some people on Saturday. But Saturday is only 3 hours also. Usually with this, our trainers are coming in getting their own workouts in before or after. So they're already headed to the gym. Sunday we take off until the evening. In the evening we're going to do some admin work to make sure that we're prepared for the week. Our schedule's all done. That should take somewhere between 15 minutes and half an hour. But most of our coaches do this at home. Now the red, the marketing. This is about 5.5 hours of total marketing for the entire week. Now when we say that, that doesn't sound like that much, but if most gyms got 5.5 hours of marketing, they'd be rocking and rolling. Now not only is it marketing, it's goal-oriented marketing, it's goal-focused marketing. That's what I've got here, goal-focused marketing. What are we doing Tuesday mornings? Tuesday mornings, we're going to make sure that we're doing floor time for our morning clients. Most trainers never come in and get those people who are working out before they go to work, give them any reason to talk to them or any availability. So we do that one day a week. We're going to come in on Tuesday. Now you might rotate this. This is one week. Next week or the next month it's going to be on Thursday. So we see if we have different people. But we're going to spend a little bit of time talking to people. We want to set up one appointment with an early morning person or invite them to a group training session or a sample session, which might be on Thursday at the same time, a little half hour. That's all these X's are half hours, not that much of a time. So before I leave and I've done my admin stuff on Monday, I'm sending out emails, returning phone calls. I don't do any other marketing on Monday. That's my only time to really get with my clients through emails and returning their phone calls. I know I'm going to get a lot more voicemails at this time, but I'm leaving messages asking them to take action. Tuesday here, I'm going to be sending out emails again because I'm going to stay in contact. I'm going to be posting on Facebook here. I'm going to be posting some tips. I'm going to be returning emails. I might even write a blog at this point and post it to the gym site. I'm going to come back here around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I'm going to spend a half hour at 6 o'clock on the floor trying to set appointments, fitness assessments, free sample classes, whatever it takes, inviting people into my semi-private groups and let them try it out. I'm going to come back in the evening there, I'm going to return phone calls, send out emails at that point. Each one of these, I'm going to be setting a goal. I'm going to work hard enough that I set 1 or 2 or 3 appointments, whatever I'm good at. I'm going to find out what I'm good at, and I'm going to focus on that, and I'm going to work to get better at things I'm not good at. That's all this whole thing is. So if you look at this, and you add that up, this is trainers working about 30, 32, maybe 33 hours a week. Now, trainers that are watching this, or owners that are watching this saying, okay, well, what kind of money is a trainer making here? That's about $1,200 a week. Now, that's the trainer's cut. That's the trainers making $50 an hour with their clients. They can be making more or less, but $50 an hour for the trainer's pay, which means the gym's making, with this trainer, at least $1,200, if not more, per week. You multiply this out, and even if a trainer's taking 2 weeks vacation, it's somewhere between $50,000 and $65,000 a year, working only 50 hours, 50 weeks a year, and only working 30, 32 hours a week. That's a pretty sweet job. But you got to treat it like a business. You got to have these red marketing things. You got to get focused on what you're trying to accomplish. Not that you're just spending a half an hour. What am I going to accomplish in that half hour? Should I be making phone calls to people on Thursday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon? No, I'm not going to get a hold of anybody. That's my blog. That's my passive marketing. I'm on the floor and I'm making phone calls when people are going to be home and when I'm going to be seeing them. And what's my goal? I'm not just out there shaking hands and kissing babies. I'm out there trying to get them to take action, take a sample class, get a fitness assessment, do an equipment orientation, whatever it takes to get them in front of me, to trust me and like me, so I can earn their business. So I hope that answers the questions. We laid this out. Hopefully that you guys can copy this. I don't really care. Make sure that you post a comment. If you got a question, comment, whatever, make sure you post it because we love responding to it. Return the email, whatever it takes for us to get a hold of you. So until our next lesson, Nick Osborne again with the Personal Training Department Blueprint, powered by the IFCS, saying thanks and go build a great team of fitness professionals.